star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is.
Oh, wow! He drills it from deep.
I entered this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the greats.
Takes flight. Oh, down. Clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for New Orleans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. McCollum is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Pass to Williams. Outside DeRozan from downtown. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to Denver. Ingram against DeRozan. Ingram kicks to Richardson. Pass to Williamson. Ingram outside. 6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
They forced the issue and made the defense hack them to death last game. I'm sure they'll try to mirror that same attack in this one.
Ball fires from way outside. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. The pass to Richardson. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Over Valanciunas. And it's DeRozan missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Richardson finds Williamson. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the game.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Levine feeling it out a bit. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Vucevic a screen on Murphy. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot on. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
Richardson the pass to Valanciunas. Richardson finds McCollum. Back to Richardson. Now here's Valanciunas. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. A 3 from McCollum. No good on that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Led the league in percentage from the line a few years ago. C.J. McCollum dialed in.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
Now here's DeRozan. Last game we saw him score 14. Vucevic a screen on Ingram. Levine. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. McCollum outside. It's Ingram on the wing. Shoots over DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Ooh, physicality from Valanciunas on the glass. Securing the ball and sending it right back.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Valanciunas. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin. Out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine. The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Richardson kicks to McCollum. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Off target there with the little leaner.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Levine for 3, and Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Richardson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
For a guard, Josh Richardson has all type of length. He is consistently getting into the lane, and he can score.
Levine, a screen on McCollum. Now here's Dosunmu. Defense right on him. Outside DeRozan. Williams dishes to DeRozan. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Valanciunas has got 9.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
They need this one. Rebounded by McCollum.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Back to Ingram. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Going with a whole new group out there. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Patrick Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dragic in for Dosunmu. Outside Levine. Pass to Caruso. Outside Dragic. To halt the run. Kicks it out to Bradley. Here's Caruso. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. They get it back. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Free throw good from Bradley. Pelicans leading by 7. Alvarado passes to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. Nance sets a screen for Marshall. No good. Good D by Drummond. Chicago's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Passes it to Bradley. Levine with it. He feeds it to Drummond. Over Marshall. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Flexing the power. Drummond takes the hit, finishes through it. Potential and one.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Free throw, good. Drummond.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Now here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hands in the high post. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And Chicago called for the foul. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
He misses the free throw.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Now here's Jones. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis. He gets it in there.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Outside Dragic. Caruso sets the screen for Dragic. Here's Bradley, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
Now, here's Marshall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bulls trail by 7. 1:27 left in the first. Outside, White. Over Marshall. They get it back. Here's Drummond. They shoot again. The kick out to Dragic. Drummond sets the screen for Dragic. Missed it, even after all those chances.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
There's the pass to Marshall. 55 seconds left to play in the first.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Personal foul. Team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For your Pelicans, Nazi Marshall. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Drummond. No luck that time either.
Very surprised he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Dragic kicks to Caruso. Right side, Dragic. Over Hayes. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Bulls have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Shooting for Chicago, Derek Jones Jr. taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. Chicago making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Smitty, the talented Larry Nance, has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
Jones, the pass to Hayes. And Jones pulls it down. White with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Caruso. Puts up a 3. That one, no good. It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the New Orleans Pelicans. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
They've got Jonas Valanciunas, Josh Richardson out there with McCollum. Then it's Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the 4-man position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. DeRozan against Ingram. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. Richardson covering. Levine's shot is off. Pelicans leading by 6. Ingram outside. Vucevic against Valanciunas. McCollum outside. 5 to shoot. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. The Pelicans get another chance here. No good from Valanciunas.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Levine finds DeRozan. Fades back. And the shot is long. The Pelicans have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Cullen passes to Ingram. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. McCollum against Levine. Here's Ingram. And the Pelicans get it back. Second chance shot. Here's Valanciunas. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Jones, and it's Williams in for DeMar DeRozan. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Here's Vucevic after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Vucevic with the bucket.
If you give Vucevic room to fire, he will, especially from the mid-range area.
Richardson dishes to McCollum. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Over Drummond, and it's sent back by Drummond.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And the first one drops. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Chicago. And so Levine nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Now McCollum, 14 points from him the last game against Memphis.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Chicago. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Williams. Outside, Levine. Now here's Drummond. Richardson cover. Pulls up. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Levine. Drummond's got 5 now.
Not many do a better job of carving out space for himself than Andre Drummond.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Levine, a screen on McCollum. Dragic against McCollum. Levine for 3, and they'll get another chance. Now here's Dosunmu. Richardson cover. Dosunmu's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 5. Richardson kicks to McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. Richardson, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Passes it to Drummond. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And check it out, some numbers for Zach LaVine. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And that one misses.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Dosunmu. And he's good on the second. Pelicans leading by 6. Now the pass to Murphy. To the inside. Pass to Alvarado. Ingram with it. From the arc. Rebound collected by Levine.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Here's Drummond, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Drummond's got 5 points in the quarter. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second.
Hey, yo, right here.
Levine against Ingram. Over Levine. And it's off the back rim, no good. Bulls trail by 4. And here is Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good, nice job down low.
Cutting his way through defenders, Caruso somehow gets it done inside.
Oh, Nance in position. And that one's good, Ingram.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Levine kicks to Williams. Williams a screen on Jones. Poked away. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Dragic. Rejected by Dragic.
Flying all over the court at both ends. Goran Dragic brings the energy every night.
Nance a screen on Levine. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Bulls trail by 4. Now here's Caruso. Outside Levine. Back to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot from outside the arc. Here's Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Alvarado. Off target with his 3. The Bulls have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over.
Chicago timeout call.
He's checked in for New Orleans. Marshall comes in for Brandon Ingram. The Bulls also changing it up. Bradley's checked in for Patrick Williams. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Goran Dragic. Here's Caruso. 9 points last game. Fires for 3. Here's Bradley. Pass to Caruso. Tries it again, and the shot goes down. Caruso's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Calls for the screen. Caruso uses it to perfection.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Hayes down low, defended by Drummond. Hayes, no good. Bulls have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Caruso kicks to Bradley. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Over Nance. Off the left rim and out. New Orleans has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. Defended by Caruso. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Marshall passes to Hayes.
Oh, that was
something else.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's DeRozan. The Pelicans make their last shot, and he uses the glass on the layup.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Marshall. Hayes dishes to Nance. Passes it to Alvarado. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Caruso kicks to White. The pass to Drummond. Over Alvarado. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by White. Drummond's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Jonas, good first half for you getting the ball inside, and you look really aggressive out there.
I'm just doing my job, what I need to do, be active in the paint, rebound, get some touches, go for work.
Always good to see a big man who plays big. Thanks, Jonas. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
Shooting under 35%. Let me see. That calculates to they're lucky to be in this game. Look, they're getting a lot of hustle points, but that can only get you so far. You got to start executing down the stretch.
Yeah, patience is a virtue. Don't always take the first shot when you see it.
Okay, now let's take a look at the power rankings in the Eastern Conference early on.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Now here's McCollum following the miss by Lonzo Ball. McCollum passes to Valanciunas.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Richardson. Clock at 6. Shoots over Vucevic. Up again. It's good on the putback.
This is what you like to see from Valanciunas, being active on offense and racking up some points.
Ball finds Levine. Back to Ball for the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Richardson with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Valanciunas against Vucevic. A 3 from McCollum, and Ball with the block.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic a screen on Ingram. The baseline J. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. McCollum against Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Friday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Boston Celtics. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that game against the Spurs, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Now Ball, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Vucevic, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Look at Vucevic getting tricky, luring in the defender with a pump fake to draw a foul.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
First one falls for him. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in, and both free throws good for Vucevic.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Ingram against DeRozan. Ingram passes to McCollum. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
For the lead, DeRozan's shot is off.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Now Ingram. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And here's DeRozan. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. And he comes up with the deuce. DeRozan's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
Here's Ingram, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. McCollum dishes to Richardson. Valanciunas sets a screen for Richardson. And here's Ingram from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
DeRozan, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
Incredible leaper, explosive finisher. DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here's McCollum. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Here's DeRozan. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Williams. Now here's Dosunmu. Picked by Vucevic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
So both teams making some changes here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the pass to Marshall. Outside, Jones. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Dosumu. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jackson Hayes. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Tony Bradley's checked in for Chicago. So he comes up empty at the line. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
If he passes to Alvarado. Now here's Marshall. He has 6. Pass to Hayes. Not going to go that time. Bradley with some nice D. Bulls trail by 3. Pass to DeRozan. And here is Dosumu. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Murphy's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Marshall kicks to Murphy. Passes to Hayes. Outside, Jones. Here's the pass to Murphy. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hayes. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Pelicans lead by 5. For Chicago, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Pass to Dosumu. Jones with the screen on Jones. DeRozan surveying the D. It's tipped. Here's Alvarado. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Hayes kicks to Marshall. Back to Hayes. Pass to Alvarado. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. 3, Marshall. Nice D from DeRozan. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Dragic. And there's the pass to Dosumu. Bradley is screen on Jones. Here's Dosumu. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Dosumu. He takes it in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
2 minutes remaining.
New Orleans leading by 7. Pass to Murphy. 1:51 left in the 3rd quarter. And the 3 ball is good. Murphy's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now here's Dosumu. He kicks to Jones. Well, as usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position this season. Here are the league's best at that position. Second is DeMar DeRozan.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
The small forward position is traditionally a lot of scoring from that position. These fellas carry on that tradition.
The first free throw is good. Larry Nance is checked in for the Pelicans. Then for the Bulls, White is checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso in for Goran Dragic. He hits both from the stripe. New Orleans leading by 8. Pass to Murphy. Marshall with it. 1:15 left to play here in the third. 5 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. .103 left in the third. Bulls trail by 8. Passes it to DeRozan. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Alvarado passes to Jones. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Marshall. Bradley with some nice D.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Caruso finds White. Back to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Bradley can't get it to go. 3, Marshall, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing here by 8. Larry Nance out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Richardson. And it's McCollum in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a 3-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor.
First free throw is good.
You gotta love what he brings to the table. Nikola Vucevic, not too shabby from the line either. He can shoot it.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. And the Pelicans with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Levine against Ingram. Over Levine. Another shot, and Nance puts it in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Levine. Here's Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
McCollum against Caruso. McCollum passes to Richardson. To the middle. Out to Ingram. 5 on the clock. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
Free throw good, LaVine.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Dragic in for White. And so LaVine nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 6. Ingram outside. Valanciunas with a screen on LaVine. Ingram fires the 3. Here's Nance. That shot no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bulls trail by 6. Caruso with the ball. Fades and shoots. It goes straight through with the swish.
Nights like tonight, they remind you why Vucevic has been an all-star. Nikola can really pour it in.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in.
Bull substitution. Ayo Dosunmu.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Up top, Nance. He's guarded by Williams. Richardson for 3. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Big time play by Vooch, rising up and hammering it down.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Marshall, he's checked in for Larry Nance. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
All right, David, thanks. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ingram dishes to McCollum. The pass to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Ingram. Back to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 5 assists in the game.
Valanciunas getting rewarded there for putting down a solid screen on the pick and roll.
Now, here's Vucevic. Back to Dragic, and stolen by Richardson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now it's an 8-point Pelican lead. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Valanciunas. Puts it up from 15. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Williams kicks to Dragic. And here is Dosunmu. Outside, Levine. Driving the lane, and Levine with the slam.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Pass to McCollum. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Dosunmu. He kicks it to Dragic. Outside Williams. Vucevic setting the pick for Williams. 3 on the clock. From deep three-point range, Dosunmu's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, C.J. McCollum. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Goran Dragic. And so McCollum nails both of them. Bulls trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Picked by Vucevic. The offensive rebound. Can't cash in from close range. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Passes it to McCollum. There's the dish to Valanciunas. The pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Over DeRozan, and DeRozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
Down low. And Vucevic throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Bulls getting the bucket. And it's Ingram missing. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go with a 3. A new 14 for the Bulls.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
When you talk about DeMar DeRozan, how he's increased the number of ways he can score, this time off the offensive rebound.
Now here's McCollum. Kicks to Marshall. Valanciunas sets a screen for Marshall. And the Pelicans miss again.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Now here's Dosunmu. He dishes it to Levine. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Richardson. Pelicans leading by 4. The 10-footer. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. Over Marshall. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They've led by as much as 10. Ingram finds McCollum. Now Valanciunas. Ingram outside. Valanciunas with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Ingram. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Now DeRozan. Vucevic's screen on Richardson. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And here's McCollum for 3. Doesn't go that time.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Richardson against DeRozan. Over Richardson. And again, Chicago. No good. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. They lead by 4. McCollum right side. Here's Marshall, and it's McCollum in the corner. Orleans moving it around. And here's Richardson outside. You can't get that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're up by 2. 52 seconds left in the fourth. Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Dosunmu. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Valanciunas with a screen on Caruso. Here's McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Here's DeRozan. No good. That would have tied it. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're ahead by 2. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for New Orleans, CJ McCollum. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
CJ McCollum has proven you can trust him in important situations. Let's see if he comes through again.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the game. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's DeRozan, and the Bulls with another miss. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Jonas Valanciunas is a skilled big man with strong fundamentals.
Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Here's Caruso. Misses the 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Outside Williams. Can't connect from long distance. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, CJ. A great game tonight. How did you win this one?
Both teams competed, man. We wanted that game bad. We're on our home floor. Our fans gave us a lot of energy tonight. We executed. We gave up a lot of offensive rebounds again. but we figured out a way to get it done.
Doesn't have to be pretty, man. It just has to be a dub. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.